Welcome back. I stayed home from work today sick, so I figured I would make you another luxury hero products. Luxury beauty hero products. I think I want this to be an ongoing thing here on my channel where once I acquire like a full face or something like that, I'll make one of these videos where I'm just talking about what I love in the luxury beauty space. I don't exclusively use luxury beauty, by the way. Like, this isn't like a luxury beauty channel, but you know, it could be. Anyways, let's just get into it. Also, how obsessed. This sweatshirt. How you doing? Okay, let's liven up my skin first with some eye prep. This is the Bobbi Brown Vitamin Enriched Eye Base. I love this stuff. It has this really beautiful kind of like citrus scent. I just take a little bit on each finger and lightly go under the eyes and up onto the eyelid. This really sinks into the skin, but it's also not super thin in consistency. It's just very luxurious feeling, and it makes your makeup lay on, it lays on top of makeup in a really, really beautiful way. Another luxury brand that I've been loving for skin prep is Chanel, and this is the Sublimage L'Extrait de Creme. It's a face cream, and it's really, really thick, as you see, and it's just what I need for today. I've been using this pretty frequently, and I think the only thing that I can say that I don't like about it is the very high perfume of it. Like, it's very scented. It is, if you have sensitive skin, I would say that this is not gonna be for you. Or if you're really, really sensitive to scents, this is almost too strong for me. Like, it just smells like a bunch of flowers in your face. And some people like that and some people don't. I'm not the biggest fan of scents in my cosmetics, but the way this makes my skin look, I'll give it a pass. But I've been really, really enjoying this. Will I buy the full size? I don't know. It's probably really expensive. I haven't even looked into how expensive it is. And a product not new to this series is the Givenchy Prisme Libre. Skin caring, color correct. I'm gonna put a lot of this on my face because my immune system has my hives really acting up. It's really acting away. And then not a luxury makeup product, but basically more or less the only concealer I use is the Kosas Revealer Concealer. I'm just gonna plop that under my eyes, kind of in here a little bit. Okay, so that is blended out. I can always add more concealer later as I see fit. I always like to start with a little bit and then add as I get more makeup on my face just to see if everything is balanced. Also, another product that is not new to the series is the Westman Atelier Contour Stick. Hey Bones! In the shade Biscuit. I'm just gonna run that along the perimeters of my face, on my eyes. Just blend that out. I'm using the Sephora Pro Foundation 47 brush. This is my favorite brush. One of my favorite brushes for cream products. But that's unblended. Okay, so I think everything is blended. These are hives, not unblended contour, so you know. Now going in with cream blush. I can't believe I have yet to talk about this blush in the realm of luxury hero makeup. This is the Victoria Beckham Beauty Cheeky Posh blush in the shade Playground. It's this really beautiful brownie nude with a hint of terracotta. It looks like that. And taking the same brush that I use to blend out my contour, I'm just gonna dab that up here and blend that in with the contour color. If you are not new here, then you already know how much I love this blush. But if you are new here, welcome. I'm obsessed with this blush. And I talk about it in like every other video for like about a year now. I just love it. Now going into powders, this is a new to me product. This is the Enriched Le Powder Bon Mine. This is their bronzer. And you know, I'm kind of loath to say how much I love this bronzer. I'm kind of going out of order here. I'm just wanting to see how this sits on top of Creme products. I'm actually really curious about it. And it seems like it's sitting really, really well. Like, it's such a beautiful formula. So I am loath to talk about how much I love this because it only comes in this one shade. Look at that. Like, that's it. That's the shade. And the embossing is almost off, so you can really tell how much I've been using this. But yeah, so it sits on top of Creme products really beautifully. But yeah, I love Enriched. I really feel like Enriched is the embodiment of a luxury makeup brand. Like, the packaging is really beautiful and their formulas are really beautiful. And I have yet to try something from them that I don't like. Going in with another blush that I am absolutely obsessed with. This one is new in my collection, or I would say new-ish to the market in my collection, but this is the reformulated Dior Rosy Glow blush. I have this in the shade 012 Rosewood. It's so beautiful. It's just such an elegant formula. This really performs in the way that you expect luxury makeup to perform. It's thin, it layers effortlessly, it just, well, when I say thin, it sits thinly on the skin. It's not like patchy or anything. Like, it's just so lovely, and it sits on top of like a dewy base, a matte base. It doesn't compete with other products. The only thing I'll say about this is that the mirror is kind of not very luxury feeling, but I'll give it a pass because the outside of the packaging, it's Dior, obviously, so there's like that kind of status in a way. But the product, it's just exactly what you expect a luxury blush to be. Is that what I'm trying to say? It's exactly what you expect it to be. Ooh. Yeah, I'm just super obsessed with this shade. We could keep it here. You see, I'll just zoom you in so you can really see how these powders and creams are kind of sitting together. Like, they're not competing, they just work. You know what I mean? I feel like my lighting looks weird. Let me turn it down. Yeah, they're not competing. But I would like to share a luxury highlight slash primer slash skincare-esque mix-in that I absolutely love. So this is Samantha Ravindal's brand Auric, and I feel like everybody, at least if you're like present on the online community, in the beauty world, Glowlust. So she was inspired by her love of the Charlotte Tilbury Hollywood Flawless Filter, but she wanted it to be a little more skincare-esque and cruelty-free and make more skin tones. So, and to have a wider variety of skin tone shades available for a variety of consumers. And I think she really knocked it out of the park. Like, it's such a beautiful formula. It has more coverage than the Hollywood Flawless Filter, but it also has less mica, so it does give you a little bit more of like a wet skincare, like your skin is just doing really good and you did really expensive skincare or something like that. Also, I use the shade Selenite, so it's like a very nice, like beigey neutral color. And I just kind of take that on the tops here. Very pretty. But yeah, I really, really love Auric. She recently came out with minis about yay big and plastic, so they're better for travel. And I think I might pick one up before my next like trip, whatever that trip may be. Anyways, yeah, I really, really love this. The shade Selenite is perfect for my skin tone, and it's so lovely. It's just mwah. Moving on to eyes, I'm gonna talk about something I don't think that I've mentioned very much on my channel, but I absolutely love it. This is by Bobbi Brown. This is Bobbi Brown's Luxe eyeshadow foil in the shade Gilded Rose. So we're doing kind of like a rose theme with this today. Look how beautiful. And let me do a swatch. This is the most interesting foiled texture that I've ever touched. This is it next to the Victoria Beckham Beauty Playground blush. But as you see, it's very, very thin, but that thin consistency doesn't affect its opacity or how kind of like gilded and wet looking it is. I swatched these when I was in a department store in Ireland, and I think I did like the more like cooler, like silvery toned one, and I was like, holy rip. Like, it was St. Patrick's Day, and I was just like sitting there at my table drinking my Guinness, looking at the foils. Also, I might not seem very sick right now, but I'm like, I feel like my fever broke, so I'm like, every time that happens, I'm like, I just go. Like, really strong, chaotic Aries energy once I start to feel better after being sick. But yeah, these just blend out. This is such a lovely color. Like, ugh. I feel like I want all the shades now. I feel like the next time like Bobbi Brown has like some type of sale or whatever, I'm gonna pick out more shades of these. Let me zoom you in. Move my light a little bit. Ooh. I don't feel like the light is really picking up, or the camera is really picking up just how shiny and just like sophisticated looking these eyeshadows are, or this eyeshadow is. But oh my god, such a beautiful one and done. I absolutely love this. And to finish off the eyes, I'm gonna go in with the Le Volume de Chanel mascara. It's so cute, and it's so hard to open with my sweaty hands. Really into this mascara. I was really surprised. I wasn't expecting to like this at all, and I just got it as a sample for like, you know, shits and gigs. But holy shit, is it good. Like, so good that I'm tempted to pick up the full size someday. Wowie, wow, 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 wow. Yeah, those are the eyes done. And just look at how beautiful that makes my eyelashes look. It's just so, it's so lovely. It's such a good mascara. Wipe off my lip balm a little bit because my lips are so dry. Because next is lip. So I'm not gonna go in with any lip liner because I actually like this product without lip liner. So this is my beloved Gucci lipstick, and I can't believe I haven't talked about this in the reference to luxury hero products before. This is the Rouge Liver Viol. It's their sheer satin formula, and this is in the shade Katrin Sand. It's this really beautiful kind of rosewood shade. Like I said before, this is kind of like a rose themed video. Very gorgeous. I will swatch it here. It's at the top. Look how lovely that undertone is. It's like gorgeous. Some people dislike the perfume that's in this, but I think the Gucci scent for things is like one of my favorite things in the world. It's like kind of bizarre because it is floral, but there's like this after scent slash taste because it's on my mouth. I don't know. It's just like one of those things, but look at the packaging. Like the bronzer, just the epitome of what I want luxury makeup to be. Like the experience of holding the object, seeing the object, and then the product inside is so gorgeous. Like this, ugh, like my favorite thing ever. And the fluted, yeah, it's just so perfect, and it's one of my favorite makeup products. Okay, so that is the finished look. Nothing like doing a full face of luxury beauty when you're feeling kind of sick, you know? But that is it. That's another full face of luxury hero products here on my channel, and thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.